Hi, good evening, Sharon. How are you?
Sir, it's a precious moment for me to have a really good, very good recording with you, and I'm very happy to have that moment with you.
So today we have Sharon with us. I have known Sharon for a long time now. Sharon is that elder brother that a kid should look up to. He's interested in fitness, family, and finance. He can put up a disagreement and hold it with his own logic, which is an essential trait of a responsible man. And he is trying to engineer his words so that he can build a fence, form fence around his ideas, and he can showcase his ideas. And I believe this will make him invincible. So, Sion, how are you? What's going on in your life? Tell me something. Tell us something about yourself. How are
Thanks for
you?
your keen words, sir. Actually, thanks for your keen words. So, hello everybody. Good evening. I'm Simon, and I'm from Baksara, which is in Satragachi, Howrah, actually. And I've been living in my place for last 7 years, actually. And now I'm a ongoing college student and also struggling in many ways actually. As you know when you grow up after 18, your life is kind of pretty hard if you don't have some ideas what you're going to do with your life. So yeah, I'm on I'm also like those students, and yeah, it's a typical mediocre student story. So yeah, and nowadays I am studying in St. Xavier's University and doing a course which is known as BMS, Bachelor in Management Studies. Yeah, that's it, sir, about me. I don't want to bad too much.
Okay, so how's your college life going? What are the things you're learning? I know you're learning lots of things. So, what are the things you're learning right
Yes,
now?
yes.
What are you up to?
Joining this college, St. Xavier's University, actually, it was a new experience for me. Actually, I belong to a very, I will say, very normal background. Earlier, I don't used to think. I didn't used to think too much about this, like what is going on and what should I do and what will be my career choice. But whenever I graduated from my school and after giving the 12th examination, I think okay, finance is a thing which I should go for because I was very interested in also what is going on the all over world, a little bit about geopolitics, a little bit about finance, whatever is going on the market, everything. So finally, I think yeah, finance is my cup of tea. I should go for that. And later, searching universities, their courses, I found that St. Xavier's is a good one and I should go for it. And that's how I started my journey in St. Xavier's University. As and nowadays, and if I want to talk about my earlier days of my college, I will say it was pretty, I will say frustrated because the environment was completely new for me. Actually, I belong to a whatever what I said before that a pretty average boy. And whenever I just joined my classes, I was doing my classes, I have discovered that yeah, students are very actually advanced. They know too much things which I was not aware about. Okay, so we started learning, and the band, and then I came to know yeah. Sir is doing the classes, and through my from a relative, I came to know that Sir is doing the classes, and he's actually providing a great experience about learning English. And I thought that yeah, I should go for the classes. Yeah, I need that obviously. And I also started learning spoken English, which helped me a lot, and to improve my overall experience, my communication skill, asking questions to my professors, communicating to my friends. It helped me to engage the whole environment with my college actually. So yeah, I'm really very uh, uh, I was very then I was thinking then yeah, why should I stop the class? Why should I don't go for another things? Then I started exploring like whatever is going. Then I started to deep jump into the finance actually after learning the English actually. What was
Mhm.
what is going on the all over world, and I and a very interesting thing. during the classes, I also started discussing with sir about the stock market, and which was pretty interesting actually. And sir started sending me some videos, and yeah, we were discussing some point, not every day, but yeah. So it was pretty actually, it was pretty amazing also. Yeah, and one thing I would like to add, that learning English is one of the greatest thing I have ever seen in my entire life, because it actually helped me to build my overall confidence. It worked, guys, believe. And whenever I was really, I am talking about days before, 6 months or 7 months ago, I was really was that shy boy who really don't want to talk to anybody. I was really kind of introvert and don't want to add some add my words into the lecture and into the any debate actually. But started learning English actually helped me a lot, and I found myself in a better place actually. Nowadays I find that the world is a better place actually after learning the English, and I'm able to. It's not about some people think learning English will help you a lot because it make you smart. It's not actually. Uh, if you don't need to be learn English if you want to be smart. You can smart in other ways. There are a lot of ways you can be smart. Okay, you can apply those ways. But if you are starting learning English, actually help you to communicate with people, which will open doors to your career, and engage with other people, which will help you in a lot of ways, which I can't explain.
So, what was the moving moment? Like, when exactly did you realize that, okay, I should pursue learning, like, I should focus on communication skills. I should try to improve my communication skill. Was there any moving moment, or it was just a process?
Yeah, there was a movement actually. First there is a inauguration day in my college, and everybody was doing a speech in English, like where from they belong, what their parents are doing, where they studied, what their wishes, and what they want to be want to be, what they want to do with the life. People
Hmm.
were discussing about those things, and
Hmm.
like students, most of the students. And that day, you know, I it was pretty embarrassing for me nowadays whenever I think those things actually. But yeah,
Hmm.
that day I just introduced myself in a very simple manner actually, and people
Hmm.
were talking about me. What is the guy is doing trying to do? What is the guy trying to do actually? He is not able to clear anything. He is not able to tell anything clearly. Okay, but that
Hmm.
day I found
Your thoughts
yeah.
were messy.
Yeah, sir. Actually, my thoughts were missing. I was not able to gather words in my mind actually, you know, and that I found I need to work on my English actually. What on Most importantly, work on my communication more than English. Okay. So after
Hmm.
that, yeah, I just started learning English. Okay. So not for be a not to be a very smart student, not to be a that kind of spotlight in a group. Okay, to engage with more people, to know more people very clearly, very closely, and to say my words into a meeting. That's it.
Oh, has it helped you to become good communicator in your personal life? Like when you meet with your friends, when you connect with your friends or family, has it helped you? What do you think?
I'll say it depends actually the environment. As I belong to a typical middle class Bengali family, so speaking in English is a not very popular way for most of the students, I will say. But whenever I'm going to outside, as I said, I was a college student, so now that I'm going to college, and earlier in my classes, previous, in my first semester, I was not able to talk too much with professors. Okay, but nowadays, whenever I have any doubt, let's say I want to discuss with some plans, I don't know, I have a doubt what is about the topic, or let's say want to discuss about some current topics, I go to their offices and I discuss
Mhm.
with them very confidently with my English actually. That helped me a lot. That helped me a lot.
Okay. And you are studying finance, right? So what
Yes.
do you think that what should a common man pursue? Like, is it like pursuing like achieving a lot of success, a lot of money, or it's just like following their passion? What do you think?
Sir, actually it totally depends on the student, but
Hmm.
if you are talking about passion, earning money, growing your career, I will say there is a most of the people most of the we know about this thing. This is known as ikigai technique. Okay, sir.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I would like to add that. So
Mm-hmm.
if your passion is something which can make you a lot of money, go for
Mm-hmm.
it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
don't look anything else. Don't look at anything
Mm-hmm.
else. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But if your
Mm-hmm.
passion is, let's say, singing, your
Mm-hmm.
passion is, let's say, poetry, which is
Mm-hmm.
I'm not anything any. I'm not going to tell any negative things. But if your passion is poetry, singing, I will
Mm-hmm.
say, yeah, we know all about Arijit Singh, but there are also
Mm-hmm.
10 Arijit Singh who are struggling is nowadays. Okay. So
Right.
don't do that, as a, try to make a ground. Okay, first try to make a,
Mm-hmm.
basic base ground, which will
Mm-hmm.
try to make a very basic background, which will, literally help you to grow. Like, say, if you want
Mm-hmm.
to be a singer, try to do something first, try to earn something, then follow your passion, I will say. But
Mm-hmm.
if you are a really good singer, you have a background, your family have that background, then you can go for it. Or otherwise, you are a simple mediocre, belongs to a typical middle class family. Nowadays, I think it's pretty hard to achieve those kind of dreams, those kind of dreams, which was yeah, which was, possible into the earlier days. Okay,
Right.
so it's better
Right.
to build something first, then go for those your passion.
Mm-hmm. And
And
nowadays, you must be aware. Yeah, you're saying something.
yes, sir, I was saying that, and if you have some passion, like, you want to like the whatever site about ikigai technique. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you
Mm-hmm.
have the if you have the passion, let's say you want to innovate, you want to create something. Okay,
Uh-huh.
and you want to you want to help your society with creating some
Uh-huh.
ideas. Okay,
Right.
if
Right.
you have those kind of things, okay, then go for it, because it will help a lot of people, as well as it will help you to make a lot of money also. Okay, so it is
Mm-hmm.
the kind of things that I think most of the students, they don't think in that way. Okay, they are thinking
Mm-hmm.
like academia, going for a job. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
pretty okay. That's okay. That's absolutely okay. But you
Mm-hmm.
should also think outside of the box also. That's it.
Okay, so you're saying you should combine both of them, right? So essentially,
Yes,
initially they should start create a base which will armor them to fight for betterment in their life.
yes, sir. Obviously, yes.
Okay, okay. And nowadays, you must have seen lots of famously dropout kids. They are ruling social media platforms, right? And do you think that traditional institutional education system is losing its significance in some sense because they are doing pretty like well actually in some way?
Sir, yeah, that's a completely, very debatable topic, I would say.
Hmm.
And yeah, we all know Mark Zuckerberg. We all
Hmm.
know uh, Bill Gates. We all know
Hmm.
Steve Jobs. Okay,
Hmm.
they're
Hmm.
the person which we look for every time, they are college dropouts. Why do I need to study? I just go for a, I just need to drop my college and try to start build something. Okay,
Hmm.
that's a
Hmm.
complete trap which is going over all the social media. Yeah, I'm not saying this is bad. I'm not saying this is bad, but you need to know yourself very deeply. Okay,
Hmm.
because people don't have skill and they just jump directly into those things. Okay, I'm not
Hmm.
saying that if you have an idea, you don't need to work on that. I'm not
Hmm.
saying that, but try to develop the idea. Okay, because
Hmm.
if you ask a man, which is, if you ask a common beggar, I will say they
Hmm.
will give the idea, but execution is the most difficult part. Okay, that's it.
Right.
I will
Hmm.
say. But most people, just uh, normal college going stay, college going students, they think they will create something. Yeah, lots of students. That's why 99% startups are failing nowadays. Okay, only 1% are able to, uh, achieve the growth. That's the main
Hmm.
reason actually. But I will
Hmm.
say Mark Zuckerberg was a person is one out of thousand. Bill Gates was a
Right.
person who is a one out of thousand. So
Hmm.
yeah, you should look for them. They have that
Hmm.
quality, but that not mandatory for you. You should follow them. Okay, that's also
Hmm.
kind of trap. If you have that
Yeah.
opportunity
So sometimes,
to go,
sometimes you might fall into dark, messy, terrible place as well.
yes, that's right. You confused a lot of things actually. I have seen my many of friends actually there to try to build a business as well, try to do a freelancing as well, try to do continue some, do some, external courses, try to engage
Okay.
some, other activities. They are
Mhm.
doing lots of things, and they are actually,
Okay.
messing with the life. What I
Mhm.
that what I'll say, what I would like to add, sir. And yeah, sir, if
Okay.
you have that, and the other thing, I'll say only 5% or 10% institution in India are now actually providing that of quality education. IITs, NITs, and
Mhm.
uh, uh, Statistical Institute of India, ISI, sorry,
Mhm.
pardon, ISI, India Statistical Institute. Only those, and very few commerce colleges, very few arts colleges all over India are providing these kind of quality education. And the very the irony of that ironies and the very sad thing is, if 1,000 students are competing into entrance exam like CUET, like Z, like NEET, only 2 to 5% people are able to crack that. Okay, and so
Right.
what is going on about those all 95%, 96% students? Okay, they are going to have those tier 2, tier 3 colleges. Actually, they are not working on their skills. Okay, that
Mhm.
what that what which will make their life horrible. Actually, you need to work on their skill. Yeah, it's okay if you are not get admitted in tier 1 college. Okay, there are still possibilities. Okay, you need to work on skills. Okay, nowadays actually, most of the companies, I don't think they look for your CGPA. Yeah, that's a thing that whenever they look for shortlisted, but whenever the interview period, or just whenever interview period or group discussion, okay, they actually look for your skills actually. So you need to work on your skill more, uh, uh, than giving priority in your CGPA. It's an important thing, but you need to also work on your CGPA, also work on your skill also. That's it.
Okay. As you have mentioned about your friends, how's your relationship with your friends? How many friends do you have?
Yeah, actually, sir, I will say I have a lot of friends, but
Okay.
I have three or four. I have a own circle of mine. Okay,
Mhm.
so
Mhm.
which I like to add here, that I spend most of the college time with them actually. So yeah, and I feel very lucky to have those kind of friends. Actually, it's not like we gossip, we hanging around all over the time, and we spend some times, let's say Starbucks, McDonald's. Yeah, sometimes uh, we go somewhere, let's say, to spend some time, but most of the time, I'll say, we try to encourage ourselves to do some better things, to do some engage with activities. Okay, we are we motivate each so our most of our friend, most of my friend actually do a lot of nowadays is doing a lot of great things actually. One of my friends
Mhm.
actually wanna be a singer actually. One of my friend actually wanna be a businessman actually, and
Mhm.
one of my friend actually wanna be a CA. So yeah, I have a
Okay.
lot of friends and a lot of different backgrounds actually.
Mhm. Okay. Okay. And so, as you said, you have a good relationship with your friends, and you discuss so many things. So what are your top priorities in your life?
That's a very good question, sir. My top priority in my life is peace, sir, actually, over money. I'll say.
Okay.
I know
Okay.
over the years I found that, yeah, earning money is nowadays, if you don't know, you don't have skills, it's pretty tough actually, and people are
Mhm.
struggling. So
Mhm.
that's why I found uh, earning money is important, but
Mhm.
I think not over peace. It is also a debatable topic. Many people will say, yeah, why don't you prefer your career first? Yeah, I will obviously give my career a first choice, but not over my peace, not over my family. Okay, not over my friends, not over my teachers. Yeah, they have done something for me, and I want to give them back obviously something,
Mhm.
because they have done
Uh-huh.
a lot for me. That's
Mhm.
it, sir.
Okay. Okay. And the one last question, as we're running out of time. So, do you look up to anyone in your life? Who do you look up to?
So actually, I don't have a, I'll say, ideal person, but
Mhm.
I look up to someone with, I look up to many people, but I don't have any ideal person. And I will
Mhm.
say it's my ideology to don't follow anyone. Okay, you can look up to someone, but sometimes I felt that it actually it's a psychological game. Okay, whenever you're looking up to
Right.
someone, you try to want to do something like them. That
Mhm.
when you cannot do something like that, it will directly hit on your mind. So
Right.
I'll I have many ideals like in Nassim Taleb, like Swami
Mm-hmm.
Vivekananda, okay,
Mm-hmm.
like I'll say Netaji Subhash Chandra, or like nowadays very young entrepreneurs are really doing good. I will say
Mm-hmm.
Zepto brothers are doing good. I'm not saying they're my idols, like Zepto brothers are entrepreneur. I'm trying to look after them and what are they trying to do actually nowadays. I'm just uh, trying to I'll say gather something from their life. That's it. And if you say I don't have any, I don't want to look up to someone. Okay, that's it.
Okay. That's it. Thank you for sharing your views and your journey so openly. I'm sure lots of people
Thank you,
will
sir.
find it insightful and helpful and inspiring, definitely. So thank you for joining, Sion. That's
Thank you,
it
sir.
for
Thank you.
today. Hopefully, we'll
Thank you,
make
sir.
one
Bye.
another video. So we are running out of time. So that's it for today. Good night.
Good night, sir. Good night.